guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Ajax Homegrown save. This episode, I have no idea who we're playing. Oh no, I do know, it's AZ Alkmaar. I couldn't remember who I said we were going to play then. That's really about all I'm going to do for this, so let's jump straight into the episode, other than we brought in one new player in January, because we're now on the 3rd of Feb. So I'll get into that. Yeah, the player we brought in is Doctor's experienced centre-back, going to do a job just being a backup, because we're sort of running short on him at the minute, and he's just going to be a really good player for us, I hope. Coming in as and when needed, got my cheap contract, got him for 70k from Sporting CP, so I'm quite happy with that. He was on their transfer list and go, come on, come join us, give us a bit of experience, help tutor a couple of players if needed. Jobs are good and do what we need. So if we just look at his stats, he is a very good player in terms of mentally he's pretty decent, physically he's declining, but he's getting past that age where things do start slowing down for centre back. But technically heading, marking, tackling is all still pretty decent, so as and when needed he's going to provide good cover for us and have that extra experienced head at the back. So that's it really in terms of the players in. On players out though, we've had a couple of players move, other than people trying to constantly sign our players, which I had to keep rejecting. Shala was annoyed I rejected Arsenal. Zivkovic actually didn't kick up a fuss, saying Atletico Madrid offered 22.5 million and 29 from Shaq. I didn't notice that, but I just said to go away, don't want, he's not going, he's on fire. Bellingham was wanted out on loan, Drum was wanted. It's like, go away. That's the biggest issue I'm having, is teams wanting my players, because they just do not want to give up. Every window I have probably 50 to 100 transfer bids for almost every player across the board. Well, that's a combined total. It's not 50 to 100 per player. But in terms of the only players out, we let Mitchell Dykes go, mainly because he was unhappy about 13 football, because Van der Schoot has been the one that's taken over and he's just going excellently. He's doing really well. In the Champions League at 6.79, not the best there, but in the league 7.1, in the Cup 7.2, 7.4, 7.1 overall, so I don't want to drop him. He's getting 13 football, he's an excellent player, he's constantly growing. At 17 he's our starting left back. It's like, why take him out of the team when he's doing so well? That's about it in terms of that. Like, Shaw's unhappy that I rejected the bid, but he's growing nicely. I've paid for you this season, you're staying with the team, and I don't care what team comes in, you're contracted and you got a 3-year extension, so you're here till 2024, so stuff you simply. But other than that, Van Beek was wanted by Juventus. They came in with a lousy bid. I rejected it, or I kicked the price up a bit, and they said no, and they didn't come back in from after that, so he's staying. But we're sort of riddled with injuries at the minute up top. Robben's out for 2 to 3 months with, what did he do? Achilles tendon, so that's a bit annoying. Kishner went out with a virus. It's only been a couple of days, so that's not bad. And Zivkovic has just picked up a knock, and he's out for 2 to 4 days, so Huntelaar's going to be starting up top for us today. And if you just look at Zivkovic, what he's done, 30 games and 2 subs, he's got 10 assists and 33 goals. He's just been on fire this year. That's 33 overall. He's 20 and 18 in the league. And if you just look at this here, in 10 less games, he's scored 2 more goals. And we've still got half a season to go. And if he keeps performing the way he's going to hit probably 40 goals in the league. If he keeps that up. 28, how many, you play 38 in the league, don't you? Oh no, yeah, something like that. Let's just get into today's game against AZ Alkmaar, because quick pick hit and Klassen goes in on top. No, we're giving it a Hunter. He's probably deserved to run out. Nori's not playing there. Klassen's going in, and we're missing 5 players. And Van Beek's just coming back from injury. Well, these 3 should be back in the team soon. Other than Robben, Zivkovic and Kishner should be in here pretty soon. And other than, oh no, I know what I haven't done, told you about the last results, have we? I just twigged that. Since the games, where did we play? Where did we come back last? Atletico Madrid, we did. We've had a few games. Started off with a 1-1 against Sparta Rotterdam. Good performance. They've dominated the game. Should have been an easy win for us. 35 shots, only 13 on target. Stupidly, we were shooting constantly outside the box. It just wasn't going in. Disappointed there. After them, we played FC 20, and this time we could score, but it's a lot more even game. So we're quite lucky to get the 3 goals. We didn't have the best of chances, but they all went in when they did get a form of chance. We then played ADO Den Haag in the Cup, beat them 2-0. Good performance, dominated the game. They didn't really come out and do a lot, so quite pleasing there. After Den Haag, we played PSV Eindhoven, beat them 4-1. Zivkovic with another hat-trick. He's got about 4 of those this season. They even kicked off and got the lead. Second half, we just went for it. 3 goals in Zivkovic, 1 from Nunnally, and they probably felt hard done by because it was a very tight game, other than us just being very clinical. After then, we had a couple of friendlies in the winter break. We then played Vitesse, beat them 3-1. Good performance. Zivkovic on the score sheet again. Klassen getting a couple as well. Sorry, Nathan getting 1 from them as well. So it's a very more even game than the last few, but it wasn't a bad game. But we then played Den Haag in the league, and we lost. Took the lead, then it just went to pot. We just couldn't defend after that. They just threw men forward, and it worked. They just outnumbered all our defenders and just caused us problems galore. So that brings us up to speed. So let's jump straight into the game against AZ and go from there. No. Right. Yes. Actually, yes, I was quite happy with what I did. It just confused me. They're going with Jonasson, Darabak, and my throat is going mad. Nellum, not trying that one. Van Uverem, Cognet, Potguk, Prosido, and Victor Andrada. So, decent team by the look of it. I don't know many of the players, but we're going to try and beat them. Right, let's go. We'll actually get this going before we get on the pitch. Right, we're finally getting a highlight. 21 minutes in, with Kluivert's coming forward. Klassen there, but no one really heaven. What a ball that is. It's Huntelaar with the finish. What a running ball that was. That came out of nothing. I didn't expect that, especially from that angle. I want to see this one behind the goal. What did Klassen running in behind? Not Klassen. Huntelaar running in behind. A lovely ball by Klassen. And first time, chest down, left-footed volley, top corner. Right, come up to half time, and since the goal, nothing's happened. Other than they apparently had 11 shots, but we didn't see any of them. So, don't know what's going on there. But if it keeps 1-0, I'll take that. We've had 5 shots, they've had 12, and it's like, we've only seen our shot, that's it. But we're getting the corner, Nunnally whips it in. Ooh, headed clear, Kluivert gets it, back down to Nunnally. What was that? But Huntelaar's got a tap in though. I want to see Nunnally's little spin. Like, what was he doing? Was he just trying to confuse everyone? Where is he? There. Little spinning pirouette in the middle and lovely cross in. Surprised he didn't make him just dizzy. Right, 89th minute. It looks like that's going to be the end of the game. There's nothing else is happening. We got a corner, but it's probably going to end once it's saved. The ref is probably going to blow his whistle any moment now. We'll take the 2-0 win. Good little performance of the lads. And saying they dominated the first half, we held on, got the goal, and took the win. So that puts us 3 points clear of PSV Eindhoven. Who did they play today? They did, and they beat Go Ahead Eagles, so we needed the win. It keeps us just ahead of them, but that can all change with a couple of bad results, because we've got some good, tough games coming up. We've got Go Ahead Eagles next in the league, Zoal, Utrecht, Eindhoven in the middle, or a double header against Man City in the Europa League. That's actually going to be our next episode. The triple header of Man City, PSV and Man City. But first we're going to do, because we're not doing a short episode, we're going to do this Telstar 1963 game. So I'll jump to that. I'll see you in just a moment. I'll come back now because I want to show you this. But in the KNVB Cup, Bayernord played their reserve team. Literally not played their reserve team as in from the start. They actually physically played their reserve team in this cup, which is confusing as hell to me, because I don't remember our reserve team being in the KNVB Cup. Or am I missing something? Is there overview profile? Can we look back at see if our other teams were in it? No, not in there. Third round? No. Don't see him in here. No, really don't see him in there. Second round maybe? Don't see him there. No, don't see him in this list either. So, why have Feyenoord got their reserve team in there? Which is, if you know, please let me know, because that is something random I've not seen before. Because we're up in the quarters now, so we're going to play our game against Telstar anyway, and see if we can get to the semi-final. Yes, I'm disappointed because he got there, so I'll see you in a minute. Right, these are the lineups we're going for. We've got Berry in goal, Shala, Winje, YJ, youngster, going to be getting a good game today. Douglas Bakar is from our youth team. He's 18, looks pretty decent. He's going to get a game. See how he does. Mensa still playing. Nori, Cliver, John, Huntelaar, and Kishner. The only other player that you won't recognise is Wallian. Decent little striker really. He's in our reserve team. He's got 17-24 in the Juniper League, so doing quite well. So he might come on at half time and see how he gets on. They're going with players I don't know who are because I don't know the team. So let's get into this and get going. Ooh, quite a small stadium. We've got trees, houses, burger vans, one little ambulance. Right, let's get going. Right, okay, the first half's gone by and nothing's overly happened. So we'll just give them a little bit of a bollock and tell them to pick themselves up and actually show us something. Well, I thought we'd have at least a few goals in this game we can show you and sort of showcase some of our youngsters in our reserve team and that as well, but so far I've shown you nothing. Right, we've got a free kick, whips it in, it's headed out. John's got it back over the top looking for Huntelaar, but it's cleared again. And they're coming forward, but we nick it back with Shala. John, back out to Shala, we've got space to whip across in. It does, but it's dropped to Clover and it's a scrappy goal to say the least. Just dropped straight into him after hitting the defender more than clearing the defender, but a goal's a goal. I don't want to do that. Right, Shallow whips the ball in, just hits the defender on the shoulder, and Glover with a good technique to get it in, but right, let's bring off Huntelaar, let's bring on Wally and let's see how he gets on. And I think that's just going to be it for now. Nori with the free kick, edge of the box, thinks it in. It's gone all the way back out to Kishner though. And Mensa, Nori, Cliver, John. And it's saved and tipped over the bar by Zonneveld? I don't know. But we play the ball out onto the edge of the box. Clivert shoots distance and it is gone another corner. Whip the ball in again. It's cleared out only as far as Forza Mensa. Nori cuts inside. John gets tackled by Van der Beek. But Shallow nods the ball down the line for Mensa. He's got no one ahead of him to play in down the line, but John gives it into Nori in the middle. But tackle, we're just dilly-dallying on the ball in their third. They're sitting every man back other than the striker and just outnumbering us really. He's hoping our quality might shine through and actually cause him some problems. Right, this hoof's clear. A good ball to Kishner though. Into Wallian. Into Clivert. Where's he going? Over the top with Kishner. Headed in Wallian. and it's an easy save, wasn't really going to trouble him from there. So we're just going to bring someone else on, take Mensah off, because give him a rest, and bring on Van Beek, give him some match fitness. 87th minute, and it's quite a boring game really. It's going to probably finish 1-0. After I was hoping to show you a few highlights and a couple of goals, but they've got a Pogba. It's surely not Paul, but they've got a Pogba. As we come forward, I doubt we're going to get much chance to score from this, unless this is going to let us play it out and get the chance to try and score. Shallow's bursting forward though, whips it in, and Zonawell claims it easily. Just whipping it too close to the keeper. And he just boots it down the middle. They have picked up with this Pogba into Van Beek. They look like they're playing 3 strikers, but it doesn't matter. We win the game 1-0. A little bit disappointing. I wanted to show you a couple of goals there, but we seem to struggle against those teams sometimes and just don't get anywhere. But we got the win. That's all that matters. We're through to the next round. As a first team squad player, he played 1 game. I've just pulled him up. You can have a new deal, just get rid of that, give him that. Yeah, okay. He's a young Dutch player, give him some game time if we have to. So, when's the draw? Who do we get in the semi-final? So I'll jump to that, we'll see. Right. Oh, I skipped over it by mistake, and we got NEC. So the team they're predicting we might get in the last round. So got a decent game. When does that picture come in? All the way down there, so not until a while yet anyway. But we're coming back next episode for the Man City double header with PSV in the middle. So if you have enjoyed, guys, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. I'll catch you later before we go on that triple header game. So I'll see you then.